Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. And I see that we have already Albapino65 here in the chat. So Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, cheese and wine as usual, with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. I just reading today that it was also very hot in France. Also in Spain, very hot. Here in Belgium, it's like 28 degrees Celsius, so even for me that's a bit too warm. Yeah, it is what it is, so we will sweat a bit. Also, Eddie is here. Good evening and welcome to the stream and to the chat. Today we have a flight in China, and our flight time will be 2 hours and 9 minutes. And this is our departing airport. This is a freeware. I tried to start it when it was still a bit dark, but there was something wrong with the lights, so I could not do that. In the meantime, also here the camera. So we will going to our aircraft. Albapino 32 degrees in France. Well, it's very hot. We are not used to that. So it was 28 degrees here today in Belgium, and in the coming days they said first that it will be around 30, but maybe tomorrow and then Thursday and Friday it will rain, and then in the weekend it will be a bit cooler, like 22 degrees. So this is a freeware airport. Albapino, you drank 2 liters of water. Your stomach is full. Yeah, well, you need to drink a lot in those temperatures. So we are not used to that. So it's a big suffer for us. So like I said, this is a freeware airport. It comes with some issues. It's not updated for a long time. We don't use the jetways today because it seems that they are not working. Also, the planes are not placed properly, or the jetways are not placed properly, and so we don't make use of that today. But we're flying with the PMDG 737. And that means that we have everything else that we can use. We have also this plane. There's a fault with one of the liveries. Hope the game will not crash. But this is our plane for tonight. A Lucky Air. It's a Chinese company. So we will prepare our flight or our plane first. And first things first, we will show. I will show you the map for today. And there it goes. So we fly from the left to the right, and flight time will be 2 hours and 9 minutes. So then we jump into the plane, and then we prepare everything because it will take a bit. So I think it will be a long stream today. And then meantime, I need to reset something. And so there we go. We will put the battery on, and then also external power, because that's already available. You can see that here, and then from here we can open the door and lower the stairs. So we go to ground service, then we go to the second page, and it's a bit searching for me for where it is. And so the stairs comes out. So it also seems that I have some internet problems. Lanok, hello. Can you not take off yet? Wait, it's 4 polar bears and 5 pandas on the runway. Well, that's not a problem because we will not leaving very soon. So we need to prepare the airplane first, and that will take some time. So in meantime, you can maybe remove the bears. Eva Pino and nice livery. Well, this is a Lucky Air, so yes, it's nice. So the stairs are out, and then we can also open the door, and it's not here. So doors, we open the front door, and there it goes. So the front door is opening, and then we can request everything and what we need. And so we go to this is the second page. We request the fuel truck, and we see how many fuel we need today. That's 10,734 kilograms of fuel. 10,734. We put that in, and then we request the fuel truck. So fuel truck is on its way. Then page 3, we ask for the PAX bus, so that will come as well. And then we also need to request the carts and a loader. We cannot do that yet for the front because it will not come, because the fuel truck will be there. In the meantime, we see how many packs we need. It's 115, and cargo is 3,100. 200. Okay. So we will put 1,600 in the back. And then we go a page back. So 115 passengers today. We'll put that in, and we can already start boarding actually. So then we notify to the crew.
Cabin crew, prepare for boarding.
So we will start boarding now. There we go. So 115 people, and then we also start fueling, and there we go. So that is how it looks. Lanok, no ice on the wings, and nope, we are in China and it's 14 degrees Celsius here. So no ice. Meantime, we also go on top here, we align, and then we put it on a nav, and there we go. And so that is already set. And then we go to the FMC again. And then I see that my Honeycomb yoke is not working anymore, so I need to put it out. and put it back in, and then we will get this. It's every time that thing do that. I don't know why, and if I really check it, then it don't happen, and if I don't check it, then it happens. Albopino, I knew someone would ask that. So what is that thing behind the tail? Well, that's a good question. I have no clue, but I think it's just for the show. I wanted to put it for the show. I was changing some settings and suddenly it was there, so I don't know how it's called. If someone knows that here in chat, then let me know, but I don't know. It stays there, don't go away. Yeah. I have no clue. It's you can change that in the settings and then you have that, but changed so many things that I don't know what it is, because suddenly it was there, and then so if someone knows that, well, let me know. But a good observation. Albopino, so leave it like that and we will see what happens in the air. Well, that was my thing that I wanted to do. Then we will just see what happens in the air. So we prepare our FMC, and then we put here the departure airport, and that Zulu, and then 3 times Papa, and then we put that in, and then we copy this and we paste it here, and so that's already set, and then nothing to see here. Our route, we do the flight request. We have 5 plans here, and we need the bottom one. We select that and do a request. Can we request? Hope it's working. Oh, here it is. A load.
Appreciate the patience of our little delay earlier today. No, I can't place you back on our first flight for this plane. Took a little while to get it taken care of. We're doing our best to make it up the time. We're hoping to get out of here in the next 10 minutes. If that's the case, we can get right back on schedule and get you into the time you were supposed to get there. We have 2 additional passengers today, 2 of our best operations personnel from here. So if you have any questions at all about how airports are run, how airlines are run, how airplanes work, and stuff like that, please feel free to ask them. They're wearing the Allegiant shirts. Like I said, 1 hour for takeoff, touchdown. Hope you enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you later.
So Lanok today, me and the polar bears are happy. We have with us our friends Team Panda. All right, very nice. Panda bears are nice. So fuel cost index is 64. Reserves is 2.0. And planet fuel is 10.7 something. Oh yeah, 10.8. That's also good. And then cruising altitude for today will be, it's a weird number, flight level 371. So we make just 370 from it. It will be okay. So then the rest we will do after the refueling, and then we will check again how far we are with that. halfway, so a long time to go. Also the packs are almost in, 15. And then just need to load this one. And so in meantime we can do a tour of the airport. So this is the freeware airport. It comes with the issues like I said already. The airport where we fly today is a standard airport. There's another one, but it's it seems also not working correctly, so I didn't dare to put it in. So from a distance it looks nice, this airport, but not everything is working properly. So if you see the jetways, how they are placed, that's not so nice. But actually the modeling of the jetways is pretty nice for a freeware airport. But you cannot use it in the night because the lights are so bad here. So cargo today is the polar bears and the panda bear. And no Toblerone. So this is just a quick tour. You also see here that there's a plane placed here in the wall or in the fence. So I need to check it better before I stream with this. Actually I was checking it and I loaded the wrong airport, so I thought everything was fine. I also took a screenshot from my thumbnail yesterday, and then I figured out today it was the wrong airport. So it looks nice, that's why I kept it, but the lights in the dark everything is flickering. Yeah, it's not nice in the dark. That's why we depart at 10 o'clock, or started the stream at 10 o'clock here in China. It's still something around 2-3 o'clock in the night. You also see this here is a line on the wheel. It has nothing to do with the plane, but it's with the lights of the airport. And so the darker it gets, the worse this line will be, and everything is yellow and then don't look nice. So we are almost filled up, almost 9,000 kilograms. And we will see what this thing will do. Maybe we can tow a plane or so with it. An ultralight, or how you call that? A glider. Lanok, how you will think the flight will go today? You're thinking especially about the landing. Well, that's the main thing that can go wrong. I hope a good landing, but you never know. First of all, I hope we can land. That's one thing. I'm not sure about the landing gear because I didn't change the setting, and I think it's still set correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. And then so first I hope we can land, that nothing crashed before the landing, and then I hope I will do a good job for a landing as well. Abapino, only God knows it. Yes, for sure if I fly. So we are almost done with refueling, and then we already can request the loader and the carts. So, and the fuel is in, so we can get rid of the fuel truck. Then we also put 1006 in here, and then we wait until everything is connected. So the fuel truck needs to go. And then we can also release this one. And then we just need to wait for the carts. And I don't see them coming. Maybe the fuel truck need, yeah, okay, let's switch. Fuel truck has disappeared and the carts are coming. Albapino, yeah, good pilot, sir. Let's do this. You are a good pilot. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. I just try to do my best and to survive. And that's all we can do. So now we wait until the plane is completely loaded, and then we can continue actually with setting up everything. And then we can depart actually. In the meantime, I also can ask for our taxi.
Kunming ground Lucky Air 737 with Oscar request taxi for takeoff north departure. Lucky Air 737 taxi to
So
and hold short of
runway 22.
taxiway
So
hotel.
that's correct.
Quebec Charlie Juliet cross runway northeast center. Contact tower on 130.61.
Okay, and I needed to push start. Plus we can wait very long. Also today there is a beer that I will review or drink for the first time. So I will not tell yet what it is.
Lucky Air 737, did you copy?
And I will also do my best to pronounce it, because that will not be an easy thing.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 using taxiway hotel 1 Quebec Charlie Juliet cross runway northeast center Lucky Air 737.
But first we need to take off, and then once we get our cruising altitude, then we will get the beer, the cold beer, and then we will open it. So in meantime, you people can guess what it is. So we go back to ground service, and then this is also, everything goes very slow. Then we train before we take off. Gear up, gear down, and gear up, gear down. Well, that's a good thing. Actually, I already did that. To be honest. It's working, but yeah, our first stream with this plane, it was also working, but not completely. it went up, but then when it didn't go down, or the nose wheel didn't go down, so yeah. But we can fix that now. We know how to do it here, so if we have a problem, we have a backup now. So we wait for this, and then we can continue. Next time I will do it before the stream starts, because this takes a long time to everything. So, and that thing on the tail, I don't know how it's called, so I need to search for it. We will see, and if I find out what it is, I will let you know. So still on 500 kilograms, and then we are good to go. So meantime, I will already put the fuel pump on, and that's the wrong button. So we need that for the APU. Yaw damper on, and then we go lower, then can put the logo light on, and this light is already on, and then we can put the seat belts on. So packs are off, we can also window it, putting on. Electrics on, and our cruising altitude will be 37,000 feet. We never can forget that on this plane, because otherwise we will die. So that's set, and that is it for now. So loading is almost done, and then we can release, and then we can continue setting up our plan, and then we start APU and do the pushback, and then we taxi to the runway. So we will release this one and this one. So that's done. So everything is done here. We can also close the door. So air stairs we will retract, and we will close the door. Close door. And there we go. So actually it's a nice feature. So that's done. And then we come to this page again. So everything is filled in here. We just need to select this one and then execute. Then we go to the second page. So 14 degrees outside, and then actually we need to go to the departure runway, and that's runway 22, and then we check the rest. I didn't check the route actually, it was very bad, but it's in here, so it's a weird thing. That's in. So runway 22, execute, and then we go back to index, and then we set runway 05. I'll take this one, and then we go to this page. We need this one, and that's it. So we can execute this. and then we go to the takeoff page, flaps 5, and then trim is 7.16, so we will try that. So turning. So use a subcompact hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope you are doing fine. And we are just preparing the plane already for 32 minutes. So it's 7.32 or something it was, or 7.16. So V1 will be 130, V2 132, and VR 132, and V2 137. So that will be it. Second page, we don't need to set anything. Then we go to the legs page. We just quick check everything. And so we select this one, page back, and we execute this. So it looks good. In the meantime, we set our altitude 37,000 feet. And there we go. And then we can also plan and check our plan. So we have many pages now. Make a weird turn here. And I don't expect any problems, as you can see. So plan is good. Back to map, and then we can prepare our APU. So we'll start that. So APU is starting. Landok, if you now end up in hospital after bad landing, what do you think then? Gear down? Well, yeah. If that is the case, we will check. We will double check now before we land. So APU is starting. We wait for that. And it will go lower again. And then we can also set the engines on. And then external power can go off. So we wait for the light. There it goes. We have APU and generator on. External power off. So, and that's set. Then APU bleed on. And we can also put the fuel pumps on. Probe heat. Electric is on. Pipes are off. And so I think we are good to go. We just need to get rid of the external power. So we go back to this menu, and then ground service, ground power release. We do that, and then we are good to go. We also ask pushback.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome on board. Well, we want to ensure your trip on the Legionnaire is a comfortable
something is wrong.
With that in mind, please remove remove the safety information card from the seat back pocket near you and follow along to demonstrate the safety features.
In the meantime, we can start engine number 2.
Aircraft is equipped with 8 clearly marked exits. This includes 2 doors in the front, 1 on either side, 4 overwing exits located at rows 12 and 14, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is
We'll wait
equipped with
until
an
it gets
evacuation slide, and all
20,
exits are clearly marked with a red
and
white
then we
exit
can
sign.
add
To
fuel.
assist you with locating each exit, there's escape path lighting
And there
on
we
or
go.
near the floor. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. Fasten your seatbelt, place the flat metal fitting into the buckle, and pull on the top strap to tighten. To release, simply lift up on the top plate of the buckle. Your seatbelt must be fastened anytime the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated, and anytime that you're seated, your seatbelt should be worn low and tight. Our aircraft is carefully pressurized for your comfort. However, in the unlikely event supplemental oxygen
We're going the wrong way.
mask compartment above
That's
your seat
nice.
will automatically mount sharply on the mask until the tubing is fully extended to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure with the elastic bands, and breathe normally. To tighten, pull on tabs located on either side of the mask, but be aware the bag may not inflate, although oxygen is sufficiently flowing. And if you're seated next to a small child or someone needing assistance,
So
secure your
engine
mask
2 is
first.
started, and then we start engine number 1.
As detailed on the safety information card, in the unlikely event of a water landing, there are passenger life vests which may be used by
Wait
both
for
adults and
20.
children located under each passenger seat. First, take the life vest from beneath your seat, tear open and remove that vest from the pouch. Place the vest over your head with the panels on your chest. Wrap the
There we
strap
go.
around your waist
We
and
add
buckle
fuel.
to the front. To tighten, pull on the loose end of the strap. Upon exiting the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on the red inflation panel. It may also be inflated manually by blowing into that red tube at the top. Each life vest is equipped with a water-activated locator light. Flight attendants will distribute life vests for infants if necessary.
Generator
We are a
on to the right.
non-smoking airline. Smoking
Engine.
use of all tobacco products is prohibited while aboard this aircraft. This includes but not limited to chewing tobacco, e-cigarettes, and similar devices. No smoking, fasten seatbelt signs, and posted placards are located throughout the cabin. Federal regulations require that passengers observe these signs and comply with any crew member instructions. To tamper with, disable, or destroy a lavatory smoke detector is a federal offense. So in preparation for takeoff, please be certain that your seatbelts are securely fastened, your tray table is in the upright and locked position, and all of the carry-on bags properly stowed. Again, all mobile devices should now be in airplane mode or your cellular service is turned off.
Engine
Just
1
a few moments,
ready.
we'll be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. You'll find a reading light at air vents and a flight attendant call button in the passenger service unit just above your seat. We now invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. If there's
Go
anything we
off.
can do to make your flight more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, so now we can turn APU bleed off and the packs on auto. And there we go. And then we are set. So Lanok, today everything will go well, no problems, but again it's boring seats. Yesterday there were nice seats. Yes, yesterday we were in the Airbus, today we are in the Boeing. So I believe we are set for everything. If not, then we will hear that. And then we also put the flaps on 5. And there we go. And then I have that thing again from the FMC. What it says. Verify takeoff speeds. Why I need to do that again. I did that. And everything is set well, so why I need to verify that. No pandas left in the waiting hall. Well, I didn't see anyone, so I hope it will be fine. So we'll put this already on, and then we can start our taxi. And actually we are facing the wrong direction. Nice. So today was also a what was it? Sim update, not, but I already forgot what it was. World update 9. So Italy and Malta was updated. So we need to do really a flight to Malta to see how it looks there. I didn't do a flight yet to Malta in the sim, in this one. I did in real life, but not in the sim yet. So we need to check that out. So we made a quick turn. Also our auto brakes, we need to set it on RTO. And there we go. And then we taxi to runway 22. I thought 22 was on the other side. And the sooner we are in the air, the sooner that we are at cruising altitude, and the sooner that I can open the beer. So, has anyone a clue for what beer it will be? So we make the right turn here. So if anyone has a clue or thinks to know what beer it is, put it in the chat and we will see. Panda beer? Nope. It's not panda beer. It has to do with something what is going on at this moment. That's a tip. Something that is already going on for weeks, actually already for years, but it got very bad some weeks ago, and that beer has to do with that. So that's a tip. So we're still taxiing to runway 22. And I see that our TCAS is not on, so we also need to set that. And there we go. And then also our yoke was set in the kids position, so we change that. Lanok, Honeycomb, no way, for sure not. I cannot do that, Honeycomb. It has to do with something very bad that is going on at this moment. That started weeks ago. It has something to do with that. And so Honeycomb has nothing to do with that. So in the meantime we are still taxiing, and then we can also see another building that comes with the airport that we didn't check out, at least if we go that far. So this is our beautiful plane. And then we also see our tail. It's moving. So we will see what it gives when we are flying. Hangover. What do you mean with that? Is that also a beer? If that is a beer, then I don't know that beer, never hear from it. So bit struggling with my camera. So this is actually a nice building. We didn't check that out before, but it's actually a nice building. So actually we need to taxi to the totally other side of the airport. And after I will also give some information about Lucky Air for the people that don't know that that company, including me. And I think I missed my turn. I needed to go to the right already, but we will do it. Okay, see, I need to go back. So why we cannot enter the runway here? We will try. So we hold short here, and then we ask permission.
Kunming Tower Lucky Air 737 ready at runway 22 north departure.
And then we turn on the landing lights, taxi lights off.
Decimal 12 wind 212 at 8. Departure to the north approved.
And then also our beacon light, more anti-collision light can go on,
Takeoff runway 22 Lucky Air 737.
and everything is set properly. Well, you need to wait for the answer because I will. I'm still learning how to pronounce it. So when we are at cruising altitude, then I will go downstairs and I will pick it up out of the fridge, and then I will bring it upstairs, and then you can see it when I try to pronounce it because it's very difficult. So we are ready for taking up, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and there we go. Oh, we have a sound. We have a problem. I don't know what it says. Wait. Taking off config, yes. But why, I don't know. Rotate. So, okay, gear up.
Lucky Air 737 continue for
And
north
so don't forget the afterburner. I think it was that the problem.
737 leading right airspace frequency change approved. Kunming Tower Lucky Air 737 frequency change.
So
Kunming approach Lucky Air 737 type 1 mile.
the gear is up, that's already a good thing. Now we see our plane here and the airport.
737 Kunming approach. Swap 2061.
Now let's try also to set our clock.
Swap 2061 Lucky Air 737. Lucky Air 737 radar contact.
And so we have already 10,000 feet.
900 feet. Altimeter 30.12. Roger Lucky Air 737.
And then we have a beautiful view here. And for the people that want to see our tail, so that is what it's doing. Oh, and my game crashed. Oh no, lucky. Yeah, we are lucky today. It almost crashed. So we go back inside. And then we retract our flaps. Can we see that here? So flaps retracting. And then we retract completely. So that's done. And then we also put our gear in auto, in off position, sorry. And I see that I'm missing a panel now. Nice.
Lucky Air 737, contact Chengdu Center on 120.9er. Good day.
120.9er Lucky Air 737.
Lanok, the alarm was the incoming phone calls. The neighbor wants to come and for a drink, a Coca-Cola, yeah. That will be for later. So we make our left turn. And why that screen is off? I didn't touch anything. But we will see.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments you'll see your flight attendants moving about in the cabin, preparing for your in-flight snack and beverage service. We do ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened while the seatbelt sign is still illuminated. We do have a variety of snacks and beverages available through our Buy On Board program. Please refer to the menu found in the back of the Sunseeker magazine located in your seat back pocket. There you will find our selection as well as prices. Here at Allegiant, we are a cashless airline. We do not accept any cash. We do, however, accept all major credit and debit cards for all onboard purchases. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our Legion World MasterCard holders. We hope that you enjoyed your free priority boarding. Do make sure you have your card. I'll show your flight attendant for the free beverage of your choice on the flight today. And we've now reached an altitude where approved electronic devices may be used. Please be reminded that federal regulations prohibit the use of any cellular network services during flight. Additional information about approved electronic devices may also be found in our Sunseeker magazine. And for your convenience, there are 3 lavatories on board the aircraft today, 1 in the front and 2 in the back. We do ask that only 1 person at a time wait in the aisle for the front lavatory. Please do not stand within either of the 2 galley areas. All other guests wanting to use the front lavatory must wait in their seats. Be aware again, the fasten seatbelt sign is still on, and we do ask that everyone remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Once we reach a safe cruising altitude and the captain determines it's safe to get up, we'll then turn that sign off, and we'll make a quick announcement so that you're aware. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We'll be with you shortly.
Lanok, you get a cold sweat when it starts to beep. Yes, me too. I think it has something to do with the takeoff speeds, because I needed to check that, but everything was correct, so I don't know what the problem exactly was. Or it has maybe to do with this thing, who knows. So if someone knows what this is, let me know. So today was World Update 9, and we need to check that out, Italy and Malta. And in the meantime we are 5 minutes of flying. We are at 20,000 feet. And then, yes, we have also some releases from Simwings Gran Canaria is released, and Orbix Hollywood Burbank V2 is now available. And then we saw also some flights from streamers with the Phoenix A320. So I believe there will be a release maybe this weekend, because it's very close to release. Lennox, we should contact the air traffic control about the takeoff alarm. Yeah, maybe. I cannot check now anymore what the exact problem was, and something is glitching here. But yeah, not pretty sure. And also I don't know why this screen is off. I don't know how to put it on. And this is a nice livery. We have also Wi-Fi on board. And again, we have nice weather. It's not raining or something. We have clouds, and our destination airport, it's 16 degrees. And almost no wind, so I'm guessing we will not have problems related to that. Also, what I read today was from the Phoenix that the window can open. The A320, the window can slide open, just like the Flight Factor A320 for X-Plane 11. So we have some wing flex. And for me it's going a bit too... yeah, I don't know how to explain, but it don't look natural. In the meantime, I'll also show you the map for today. And so, well, this is it. We stay in China. And actually for this company, Lucky Air, I had 3 options. It doesn't happen a lot of times that I have 3 options to fly an aircraft, because they are flying the A320, the A330 and the Boeing 737. So as well the 700, 800 and MAX 8. Only the Airbus A330 They have only the 300 version and not the 900 Neo. But they have also the A320 and Neo. So actually I had 3 options for this company. And then in meantime we are at 26 or 27,000 feet. After 11 minutes.
Chengdu Center Lucky Air 737. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Lucky Air 737, Chengdu Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace Lucky Air 737.
So this is our ugly engine. I don't like that model of engine on the 737. It's a weird shape and looks small. I like more the ones of the Airbus or the Max. When unlock your black display inside the cockpit, you must click on the small button on the bottom right. Wait, on the small button on the bottom right. Where is that? I don't see it. I don't see a button in the bottom right. I see this. This, but you cannot click on it. And then we see this system test. And G877. Hi all, here for the beer today. Okay, welcome. We didn't get it yet, but as soon as we are at our cruising altitude, 37,000 feet, I will get it. And in the meantime, yeah, I want to say, I hope you are doing well, first overall. And also, I hope it's not too hot in Germany, because here it's very hot. Also in France, it's 32 degrees Celsius, so very warm. Here it was 28. So, and then I try to find the knob for this screen, because it turned off. I don't know why. We have also something special today. We have something behind the plane. So something different for once. And so if someone knows how to put it on and where that knob is, because on the bottom right I don't see it. G877, haha, nice, yes. And we forgot our lights. We can turn that off now. And why it don't click? And there we go. So we are almost there, 31,500 feet. And we are flying for 16 minutes. G877 was okay today, will be 28-29 degrees on Thursday, Friday. Well, here it will rain Thursday and Friday. So there is a 80% chance for rain on Thursday and 90% chance for actually thunderstorms on Friday. G877, you spoiled everything, mate. Well, yes, you are correct. I'm still learning how to pronounce it. Do you have that beer in your country now? Because we have it here in Belgium, and we have they have it also in Holland, but I don't know in Germany. But it's that beer that you are talking about with a heart. So, and if you ever tried it, let me know and what you think of it. And there we go again, I touched my trim wheel, I'm sorry. Well, G877 they will or already have, did not yet see it in the stores. Okay, yeah, but you know, we brew it here in Belgium for the company where I work for. So I don't know for Germany. But we are almost at the cruising altitude, and then we will get it downstairs in the fridge, so I hope it will be cold, very cold, and then I bring it up stairs and it's very warm here, so I need to drink fast. And it's already more than 1 year ago that I was drinking a beer, and so I hope I can still fly after or land, because the flying that there's autopilot. So almost 36,000 feet after 20 minutes. Also, this is our route for today. And that's it. Our flight will take around 2 hours and 9 minutes. So 1,000 to go. That's the beep sound. Does your company have a German subsidiary in Bremen? I don't know. I don't know. It's possible because the company is very big. It has everywhere locations and breweries and stuff. So it's possible. So if yes, that's the one that's bringing it to German market, so it will be that one. So we are at 37,000 feet. You know what that means. I will get downstairs, I will bring it up, and then I'll try to pronounce it, and then we check it, and then we try it. Oh, so this Hypel is here. Good morning, mate. Better sleep last night. No mouse noises. That's very good. So welcome to the stream, mate, and hope you are doing well. You slept already much better. That's already a very positive thing, and no noise of the mouse. Yeah, but maybe you need to give the mouse a bit of food. Yeah. Or if you give it a beer, then it will sleep good. So I was just wanted to go downstairs to pick the beer and bring it upstairs, and then we can enjoy that. GS77, you can order it on Amazon, but half of a liter a bit too much for you, or 20 times an half a liter. Okay. Here is the livery. We're flying the 737 today. This is the livery, and we have something special on it. If you notice it, then let me know. I don't think you will see it. And don't ask me what it is. Oh, don't need to click that. So okay, I will give you a view, and then I will be back in 1 minute. So this is our view, so enjoy the ride. I will be back in 1 minute. So Lucky Air, not familiar with the airline, mate. Colorful, yes. Lucky Air is a Chinese company. It flies the A320, 200 and Neo, also the A330, 300, and also the 737, 700, 800 and Max 8. So that's the company. And people, don't forget to do the World Update 9 that was released today. But I will tell you more in just 1 minute. I will go downstairs, pick it up and bring it up. Alright, see you in 1 minute, guys. So here we are again, a webcam is on, and then the disciple who decided to just fly the headwind 330 until the fly-by-wire fix the 320 issues with a stable version. Okay. And oh, you want to buy the RTX 3060 Ti. Alright, that's nice. If you have it, then let me know what the performance is. G877, I tried yesterday the experimental version. I had no issues with it. So today I have one glass. It is not on this brand that we will try today, but I don't have a proper glass for it. And the beer that we will try today, and I try to pronounce it, don't laugh at it, and actually I cannot read what is written on it, so I need to read it on the internet. So it's called Chernigivske or something, if I pronounce that correct, and it's this beer. I hope you can see it. So this is the beer. It's a Ukraine beer, and my company where I work for, they brew it now here in Belgium, to give the people from Ukraine that are here staying in Belgium their favorite beer, and also all the profit of selling this beer here in Belgium or in Holland, where it's sold now, and those cans, then all the profit will go to an organization that helps the people from the Ukraine. So in the meantime I will open this thing, and then you can hear the sound. Enjoy the sound. There we go. And then we also will put that in the can, in the glass, of course. So you can see the color. There's not a lot of white stuff on it, so I didn't do it proper, or maybe the beer is too cold and the glass too warm. So this is a color, and then we will Lennox name the beer. Well, I did. You make it very difficult for me. Chernigivske, is that the correct pronunciation for it? I don't know, but that's what is written on the can. So I hope it's correct. But the white stuff is gone already. Maybe something with the glass. So we will try. And don't look at my face, because it's a long time that I was drinking a beer and I never tried this one. So let's go. Well, to be honest, it's not bad. It's not bad. Well, so if you buy a beer like this, in the can that I just showed you, all the profit that I make from it will go to an organization that helps the people from Ukraine. So cheers, guys. So actually it's a very nice beer. It's not so very strong. It's 4.8%. It don't taste as strong, so that's a very neutral taste. So I will try to catch up to the chat now. Beers, okay, to me, mate, but I prefer champagne and sprinkling of wine. No, that's not. It's something that I don't drink at all. I don't like it. So it has a nice color, yes. The more you drink, the easier the pronunciation will become. Yeah. I guess so, because I don't need much, because it's more than a year ago that I was drinking any beer or something like that, and so bottoms up, and so that's close to what most New Zealand beers are mostly 4.5. Well, mostly here in Belgium it's around 5.2, something like that. This one is 4.8. I thought it was written. Oh, I don't know where it is. I thought I saw that before. So yeah, 4.8. G77 I will join with Tigers Knee Hell. What's that? What's that? The Disciple, you just reached 50 flights with Pilot's Life last night, mate. I need about 74 XP until a senior first officer. Oh, nice. You making a progress. Well, it seems you really like it, the add-on. I also liked it very much. So it's very nice. And for that price, it cannot be bad. G77, you like white wine when I am in my favorite steak house. Oh? I like steak a lot, but not wine. But most of the time I'm out with friends, it's a beer. At home, no alcohol at all. Mostly boring water and some sparkling cola or spezi. Spezi, what's that? G77, it's a beer and not too bitter, very refreshing. Alright. So the Disciple, yeah, it's good, mate. So Pilot's Life is good, yes, and no problem, mate. If I find it good, I will say it. If I don't find it good, then I also will say it. That's my honest opinion. Just about the same with the beer. It's not a bad beer. So, and also with airplanes and stuff, add-ons, I will honestly tell you my opinion. Of course, it stays my opinion, but and everyone has another opinion. But like a Pilot's Life version 1, I liked it very much. Version 2, yeah, it's for older people it's a bit more difficult because the eyes are not working that good anymore, and it's it's a bit harder to see the map and the routes, especially for me, because I take the routes from there, and then it's too small. So I wish they make it a bit bigger, everything, so you can read it much better. But for the rest, it seems to be okay. Lanok, now you get rid of your flight license. We cannot have a drunk pilot, and the police will waiting. So I suggest you jump out of with the parachute. Maybe I can just hang on here. No, that's why I put it on. So if someone knows what that is, let me know. I have no clue. So how many nautical miles for this flight? I am not gonna comment on the weather. Well, the weather, yeah, it's not that warm. The weather is good. How many nautical miles? I don't have no clue. I will try to check. Can we check that here? It's a flight of 2 hours and 9 minutes. If we go to program, so still 553 nautical miles to go. I believe that is, yes, to top of descent. That's it. GS77 Spezi is a mix of cola plus orange lemonade. The Polner one is a really good, not too sweet, mostly cola flavor with just a bit of lemonade taste. Better than the mezzo mixed stuff from cola. Whoa. What's that? So I never saw that before. Lanok, this is what I found. Maybe this works. Options, assistance, options, user experience, turn on the instrument head-up display cam pull. And the disciple miss Sherry Coke. That's now something that I don't miss. So, Lanok. Options, yeah, options, this one or this one. Options, here is options, and then we go to assistance. Where is assistance? Wait. Aircraft display, no. So we'll just check it. Assistance options, user experience, turn on the instrument. But it was working before. So this is not it, performance. That's also a not. Okay, so we go to the other one. And then ground service. That's also not it. So actually I don't know where it is. Nope, I don't find. So in the first pilot's life, I think you have 250 300 hours combined with P3D. Alright, that's nice. So G77 out of the box P3D is not good. If you buy add-ons it gets better, but you basically need to buy everything that you get now with Microsoft Flight Simulator included, like live weather, ground ops, better scenery. Yeah, it's true, because P3D is very bad in graphics and everything, airports. Then you better go to actually to explain. That's what I did. Out of the box, that's much better. And if you use too many add-ons it gets unstable, so I will not recommend it anymore. Good advice. So the Disciple, you only played it a bit. For me the graphics don't match Microsoft Flight Simulator quality. It has a good payware plans like PMDG, has quite a few in it now. Also the FS Labs 320 was one of your favorite. So actually I never flew it. I had that one, but I jumped over to Explain 11 because that was much nicer looking. So the only problem was that there were not so many planes at that moment. Yeah, and it was growing but not as big as FSX or something. So in the meantime I'll also show you our map for today. We are still not halfway. GS77, yeah, the planes are great, and that's true. But it was more judging P3D as a platform itself, yes. And the planes will find their way to Microsoft Flight Simulator with time. The 747, 777 are already confirmed indeed, so I cannot wait for the 777. The 747 not my favorite plane, but the 777 for sure. There are many planes to come, the A300, 310, those planes I like. So many others. The Disciple, you honestly didn't expect much. It just was a FSX port that Lockheed Martin adapted on a bit, yeah. Actually, if you play P3D or FSX, it's actually just the same. If you have the add-ons it makes it better, but standard it's pretty much the same. GS77, same. I will skip the 747, but will buy the 777 on day one. Yes, me too. From when it comes out, I will buy it. Because I'm streaming, I try to buy most of the planes. I will not buy every plane because then my bank account will be blocked. But yeah, I try the most interesting planes to buy and to show you. So the next one is actually the Phoenix that I will buy, and then after that it will be the DC-3. I know you guys, you are not a fan of the DC-3, but I am, and maybe some other people as well. And I really like to fly that plane, so I will buy that one, and then we will see what comes after. And yeah, if it comes from tube liners, the better ones I will buy. G77, they did some stuff in the background, like 64-bit support in version 4, which worked around a lot of limits of original flight simulator. Yeah. Lanok, control setup. So wait, I will try that again. Let me see. But you say control setup options. Assistance options, but I don't find that. Options, instruments, add-up display, chase cam full. Oh, you mean in the Microsoft options, not in the plane, not in the FMC. Okay, I see. But it was working before, so I accidentally turned it off, I think. So my settings will be good. Only I turned it off accidentally. The Disciple is getting a bit wing flex. What's the wind doing, mate? So the wind is doing this 34 knots. So not that much. And then G77. So it's a better FSX, but still FSX with a good and bad things. Yes, indeed. So that's why I actually never played it. I bought it, but I tried it once. But yeah, the only thing when I came back to it was because in Explain you were always flying alone in the sky. There was nothing around you. Yeah, some always the same planes nearby, but yeah, actually we were always alone. And then I tried again FSX and P3D, but yeah, the graphics were so poor compared to Explain 11 out of the box. Yeah, that I returned to Explain. And then the Disciple, yeah, me not like DC-3. Yeah, I know that. but I like it very much. So it's a wonderful plane. So, but that's what I'm saying. Everything is my opinion, and sometimes I can say something good or bad about something, but that's just my opinion. Everyone has another opinion. So here 77. Did anyone hear anything about Quality Wings 787? So they were off for quite a long time. No, I didn't hear anything about it. Disciple, now you got more used to the PMDG. I expect a butter landing, mate. Yes, after a year not drinking any alcohol, then today we drink a beer, and then you expect a butter landing from me? Really? This is not playing darts. Playing darts with a beer is going much better, but flying, I didn't try it yet. So Lanok, Belgian Abbey beer is well known. Which one? Because there are many. I think you mean the Leffe. The Disciple, you had a Quality Wings 757-200 in Flight Simulator 2004. It wasn't too bad, but not study level. But I think Aerosoft or Just Flight, it's Just Flight I believe, will bring also the 757. So the Disciple had two last landings with it. Yeah, don't want to talk about that. Yeah. So we will put that in a bit lower, because I have a feeling that I will forget that, and then we fly way too far. And actually I need to see my plan. So we set it to 5,000 or something, and that will be okay. If you fall asleep, then you have some time to wake up. So in the meantime we are flying for 56 minutes, and we're still cruising at 37,000 feet in the correct direction, and we still don't know what this thing means or what this thing is. Maybe I need to check in the menu. So aircraft, equipment. I changed some things here, but too many things, and suddenly I saw that there was something banging on the back, and so has that something to do with the E-tops? No. Just try that. No, it's not that. I don't know what this is. Cargo fire system, default thing. No, also not. Instruments. The disciple Abbey Bear, I never heard of that one. Your parents love Stella Artois a lot. That's all they drink in a way of Belgium made beer. Yes, that's actually the brewery where I work, where many years ago Stella Artois was made. It was actually the only beer made there, Stella Artois. It's from Leuven, the city Leuven. Sometimes they drink that wine that starts with the letter H that you don't like. Okay, that's good that you don't say it or write it down, and then just letter H. I know what it is, so we just leave it with that. If you want the real beer, drink Stella Artois. And then knock knock, who is there? Superman is angry because you forgot 6 pandas, 5 polar bears, simply the whole load. Here you get. Alright. Not my fault. Is it a flight test package? Is it this? Okay, we found it. The flight test package. So this is the thing that is banging on the back of the rudder. So the flight test package. If you select that one, then you get this. It's actually just to test something. GS77, maybe this thing belongs to the poor parachuting guy you hit during takeoff. Yeah. Oh, was that alarm that went going off? Because the alarm going off during takeoff, I didn't know for what it was. Maybe I hit someone. GS77, maybe no place for the bears today. It's a beer transport today and not a bear transport. And the disciple, oh, a sucker thing. Yeah. So also for tomorrow we will fly well, we try to fly the 146. Maybe I will change some things because there is an update of the world update 9, and maybe I plan something to go to Malta. So if I find something, then we will change the program for Europe tomorrow. If not, then we will just fly Astra Airlines with a 146. But I try to find something with a 146 to Malta. We try to see the other side. 11 o'clock, it's a beer transport today and a drunk pilot. Yes, yeah. And Lazy is not here, so she is not available. It will be very interesting to land today. It's always very interesting, drunk or not. GS77, yep, plane will get less heavy every few miles due to high beer consume. Yeah, that's also a way to save some energy and weight and fuel. Drink just your cargo, drink it, and then everything will get smoother. And then Disciple, you are right back. Finish the rest of your breakfast. Well, enjoy it, mate, and enjoy a beer with it, or it's too early. Elliot, welcome to the stream, mate. I am fine, so I hope you are doing very well as well. We just drank a beer, and I will not pronounce it anymore, or maybe I will try. But this is a beer that we reviewed today. It is a very good beer. It's from Ukraine, and it's called Chernihievske or something. So it's very good. If you buy that beer, all the profit will go to an organization that helps the people from Ukraine during the war in Ukraine. So you can now have it in Germany, in Belgium, in Holland, maybe in some other countries as well. Elliot, you are doing good. Well, nice to hear, mate. I'm doing well as well. And today we fly with Lucky Air, a Chinese company, and that company has actually 52 aircraft and 4 on order. So it was founded in 2005, and the average fleet age is 6.9 years old. And they have 10 Airbus A320s, 6 of them 200s, and 6 of them Neos, and 7 of them 200. In total 13. They have also the Airbus A330, 5 of them, and then also the Boeing 737, and they have a total of 34. 10 of them are the 700, 21 the 800, and 3 the MAX 8. And they have also 4 MAX 8 on order. So that's the fleet of Lucky Air, China. So we have also a thing banging on the back. So that is actually something to test. We just found out what it is. I didn't know it. So this is belongs to the test package that you can select in the FMC. And then you have that thing banging on your back. And so let me check the flight plan. And then if you go to program, then we see that we still have 322 nautical miles to go to top of descent. And so quite a bit to go. Our total flight time was 2 hours and 9 minutes, so 1 hour to go. And then we put this up again. And then we have also our cabin here and our wing view and the engine. That's something that I don't like on the 737 NG, because the engines don't look nice. There's nothing to do with PMDG, just the model of the engine. I like more the engines of the A320, round and bigger. And now that the disciple says that he will continue with his breakfast, I get hungry as well. So Simwings released Gran Canaria for Microsoft Flight Simulator today. Also Orbix has Hollywood Burbank V2 available now. So, and all the rest of the news is all about the Phoenix A320. So more and more streamers get their hands on it, or can stream with it. So yeah, the release will be very soon. And so in the meantime, I'm a bit checking our flights for tomorrow, what we can do, what we can change. But I also need to check what liveries there are available. So the companies that fly to Malta is Ryanair, Air Malta, FedEx, Turkish Airlines, sorry, and Bluebird and Nordic and Jet2, EasyJet, Lufthansa and Tunis Air Express, FlexJet, no Flex Flight, Vueling, Emirates, also Wizz Air, RSL Airlines Belgium, Helvetic Airways, TUI Airways. So that are the most common operators. So we'll see what liveries that I find, and then from where we start. So once again, our flight is in actually good conditions. The weather is nice again. a bit of clouds, but yeah, further no problems. So actually we need to fly tomorrow in Belgium because it will rain. No, but Thursday we need to fly there. Then it will rain. So still 272 nautical miles to go to the top of descent. We are still good on fuel, I see. The disciple back. Did I hear the word rain, mate? Well, yes, I was talking about that it will rain in Belgium Thursday and Friday. So actually we need to do a flight then in Belgium. But I was looking actually for an arrival at Malta for tomorrow. But the problem will be a livery. That will be the problem, I believe. So I will need to check it out after the stream. So, and then I hope that there will the Phoenix will be released very soon. Also the DC-3 very soon, and then it stops with releasing planes, because then I can make a decent planning for a week or two, 3, and then it makes my life much easier. So no more planes, please. And of course we are hoping for a bit of different weather, because it's already now for weeks, more than a month, that I didn't have rain. And so I'm hoping for some rain and bad weather conditions, so otherwise the landings are way too easy. Yeah, you're laughing with it, and then I said no more planes, but if you always need to wait for a plane that comes and you cannot program everything as you like, it makes my life not fun. No, it's just more work, and you need to do everything at the last moment, and sometimes you have a day that you have more time and then you can program everything. And if you cannot do that because of one of other release, then you need to do everything the day itself or ever after the stream. So that's a bit difficult. And I had also something for a Lanok. I wanted to do something special for a Lanok, because he said something yesterday, and I wanted to make a video today, or the preparation for it, but the thing that I wanted to do was not available anymore. So that's the problem. It was actually a nice thing, but it's not available anymore, so I need to find something else. The disciple, I was watching that video with that Southwest 737 that nose gear collapsed some years ago. Apparently that woman captain was well known to take over the control from the first officer on landing. Alright. Well, a woman captain. But I'm the captain today. She's probably flipping burgers at McDonald's nowadays.
125.8. Good day.
Going to 125.8 Lucky Air 737. Hong Kong Center, Lucky Air 737, flight level 370.
So yeah, everyone can make mistakes, and
Continue as planned.
also me, and I make a lot of mistakes. And you will see today we have a putter landing. Otherwise I will also flip hamburgers at McDonald's. But then I will eat too much burgers and I will get fat. Butter, yeah. Well, we try. That's the only thing what I can say. We try, and if my co-pilot gives me the right information, the call-outs, then it will go smooth. But we don't have a co-pilot. Butter on pancakes. Oh, you like pancakes? My son also. He likes pancakes. And he also like not McDonald's. Yeah, he likes also McDonald's, but also Quick very much. I don't know if you know that company Quick. It's something like McDonald's, but then with the name Quick. He likes that very much.
Lucky Air 737. Guangzhou Center, Lucky Air 737, flight level 370.
Lucky Air 737, Guangzhou Center. Continue as planned. New Zealand 1085. Contact Hong Kong Center on 125.8. Good day.
And she 77, stop that mate, it's not fair, have to sleep soon and don't want to get hungry again. Well, the disciple made me hungry, so yeah, it's already too late. I will eat something before I sleep. That's a problem that I have. Sometimes I get so hungry that I really need to eat something at 2 o'clock in the night or something, or 12 o'clock at night. Otherwise I cannot sleep. No call tonight, no. I'm too lazy to get downstairs again. And otherwise I will grab something out of the fridge to eat. But I will do that after the stream. Otherwise I have no viewers anymore if they see me eating. So it's actually a very nice scenery like this. So the airport where we land today, it's a standard one. There is one available, but in the comments it says that it crash all the time with the airport, so I didn't want to risk that. we have already crashes enough. So 194 nautical miles to our top of descent. And then that stupid screen is still out. So everything is very easy to fly with a 737, but if something is not as normal as usual, then we have always a problem. Okay, so we can fly over water. That's nice to see. Nose wheel steering. Alright. What else we have? And so it's a bit a bummer that the window is not go open. So the Phoenix will have that the window can slide open, but in the 737 of PMDG it's not possible. And then what else we have here? Those things are not working. Just this one. That's not working. So we change this. And then I show you the map again, Navigraph. So we are close to Taiwan. Disciple, it's hard for you to find a challenging airport for a flight request from me, because well, you did it on Hamilton Island, so it's like you rise the challenge. Well, I landed there, yes, but you saw the landing. It was like this. So it was almost a tail strike because I was too much focused on the short runway and I needed to land as soon as in the beginning of the runway, as soon as possible. I was only focused on that, so that was my big mistake. And when I stopped, I actually was still a bit over runway over. So, but yeah. If you find something, then let me know, then we will do that. You can always say with that plane or that plane. You can choose the plane if you want. But not an helicopter or something. But we will have some, yeah, more difficult airports in the future as well. This Apple, yeah, it was almost a test strike, but you thought still a pretty good landing. Well, we landed and we had still some room, but yeah, it was almost a tail strike. So, but meantime, I try to focus on multiple things and not just on one thing. And in the meantime, I have a bit more experience. And like I said before, when I was not streaming, my landings were pretty decent. Now when I'm streaming, I always forget something because I'm not 100% focused on the flight itself, because I'm also reading, talking, doing everything at the same time. And I'm not a woman, so I cannot do two things at the same time. So yeah. But in the meantime, yeah, we learn every day, and one day my landings will be good. Oh. And I also noticed, because I was flying a tail dragger yesterday or the day before or something, I don't remember actually. But also weeks ago I was flying a tail dragger, and I noticed that my landings are like kangaroo jack with it. I cannot land a tail dragger anymore. And before I had no problems with it, now I cannot land it anymore. Because it's like kangaroo jack. I don't know how it comes, but yeah. So I hope I can manage it with a DC-3 if it ever comes out. But the small tail draggers have big problems. The Disciple, oh yeah, those tail draggers, you do the same thing. Well, before I never had a problem with it, and now, I don't know. But like the Cessna 182, you can land them better. Well, yeah, it's not a tail dragger, but I have no problems with that kind of plane. I don't fly the 182, but with that kind of planes I have also no problems, but with the tail draggers I don't know what I do wrong, but it's not working anymore. Or something's changed with the game or so, or with the physics, I don't know, but for me it's not working. It's same for you as well. But yeah, we will see. We will practice more. So we are coming very close to our final destination for today. This is the map. And then this is our livery with our tail thing. And then we just check out our plane a bit I like also the Cessna 152, just because of the cockpit. There was another Cessna with a special cockpit, also an older one. I don't remember which one it was. Also the 207 Cessna I like. That was actually my favorite plane in X-Plane 11. The Cessna 207. So tomorrow I need to wake up very early. I need to bring my son to school, and then I need to learn how to fly or how to start up the Just Flight 146 again, because the first time I did it properly, the second time I failed a bit because we lost engine 1 and 3 and all the systems. We made it until the airport and then discovered that we could not lower the landing gear. So the disciple hoping someone makes a good 210 for this game. You will buy it. Alright. I was thinking of buying that for X-Plane 11 2 years ago. Well, I didn't do it. T77, haha, oh yes, we need all engines tomorrow. Yeah. For sure. Because we lost one engine 1 and 3, and then we didn't, we could not lower the landing gear. So, it was a belly, a landing, a butter one. So for now, for me, this the 146 is the most difficult airplane for me to start it up correctly, because this plane is not that difficult. I only don't know how to put on the panel, but yeah, just to start it up and to fly. It's okay. The Airbus is even more simple. But the 146, yeah, it's not logic, I think. And I don't understand why the GPU needs to stay on. Because here you turn off the GPU. Normally. Is the GPU on or what? Idiot. The GPU was still on. I thought it put it off. But yeah. Maybe that was our warning at takeoff. I don't know. So 72 nautical miles for our top of descent point. And then we have also the eyebrows for today's flight. And then my a long endurance flight will not be for this year. I said that I wanted to do a flight, a long flight, when I had 1000 subscribers, but I think it will not be for this year, and also not for next year. The disciple seeing videos of people flying on a 146 in real life. Damn, visibility looks pretty limited if you sit right by the engines. Those huge engine mounts on the wings or engines themselves. Yeah, well, to stream with it, and if you like the views like this, you see those views and stuff, then the 146 is not yeah, best airplane for it, because the windows are small, and yeah, you see the engines in front of you, so it's a high wing and not a low wing, less like this one. So if you like those views in the stream, that plane is not the perfect plane, of course. So I can imagine that it's in real life just the same thing. Lanok, alarm, we have a big problem. The polar bears and the panda bears are fighting. There is also no beer left. I've contacted Superman. Well, so no beer anymore. That's a sad thing, because it was good beer. So, and the polar bear and the panda bear are fighting. Well, let them fight. It's just the same shame of the beer. But Superman is coming, so... But maybe you can better call Thor, if you know Thor with a hammer. 1 year ago I didn't know who Thor was, but now I know everything about it. So, do you guys know who Thor is? Thor with a hammer. So we have still that thing hanging here. So for the new people that just came in, this is something that you can change, and is comes with a flight test package that you can select in the FMC. And then we check where we are now. What is that, Baron? Alright, so 31 nautical miles to our top of a descent, and then we have the map here. I will zoom in a bit so you can see clearly where we are. And so you're here and need to be here, and I will not pronounce the names that I see here, because this is China. The Disciple, yeah, I used to see the guy who plays Thor on a Australian TV soap. He comes quite far as an actor, Mr. Hemsworth. Oh, I didn't know that. But my son is a big fan of Thor. Also Captain America. And Iron Man, Superman, Batman. And then there is another one that I don't remember the name. It looks a bit like Iron Man, but pretty similar. And also the Hulk. So what we do today, do we a joystick landing or a yoke landing? Let me know in the comments or in the chat, of course. All you guys who want to do an auto landing and joystick? Alright. It will not go better with the joystick. It can only go worse with the yoke. So I just think that we are started our descent, I believe, because I hear the changing the noise of the engines. So Lanok alarm, we must land immediately. Superman has received a slap in his face from a panda. The Disciple, I think you, Lanok has contacted all authorities still anyway. Yes, I think that's a good thing to do. Better be sure than be sorry. So we just started our descent, and so that's a good thing. And so we will land in 20 minutes. 22 minutes, then we will land. So in the meantime, I'm checking flights to Malta, but I will not find anything. I'm sorry. Or we can maybe do some cargo flight with FedEx or DHL or something, maybe. We will see. So no, 146. Yeah, we'll see after.
Lucky Air 737, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Nanchang Center on 120 decimal 5. Good day.
Going to 120
So we are at 23,000 feet.
Nanchang Center, Lucky Air 737 flight level 235.
Lucky Air 737 Nanchang Center, continue as planned.
And actually we are descending very fast. And I think mosquitoes are coming inside because my window is open. That's because otherwise it's way too hot here. And so then we will start our preparation for our landing. We will put auto brakes on 3, and that's the preparation. So we are done. At 10,000 feet we will turn on landing lights, and then we are done again. And once again, why there is so much difference between left and right? Why? So we will turn on the center fuel pumps, and there it goes. So I don't know why there is a big difference.
Folks, one more time, flight deck, about another 20 minutes to go. Overcast skies and 57 degrees. Hope you enjoyed the ride, and thank you for flying the Legion. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, please stow all carry-on items back under the seat in front of you, or in the overhead bins, and your seatbelt should be securely fastened. We are not only your flight attendants today, we are the cabin cleaners as well. Kindly take a look at the floor areas of the seat back pockets. Pass towards the aisle of the used service items, newspapers, magazines, anything that you no longer wish to take with you. We'll collect those items shortly. As well, you're welcome to turn in any of those completed Allegiant World MasterCard applications at this time.
So that was that. The disciple which the sucker thing on the tail doesn't get hooked into some power lines. Yeah, that will be nice. So we need to be careful with all those things with on the plane. So we are at 11,000 feet, and then we can put on a landing lights on. So we did that already. 10,000 feet, so we will slow down. So there we go. So we're slowing down, and then we can go to 5,000 feet. And then we can land this beautiful plane. I try to also to do some cargo flights with this plane, so then we also can see another plane and the passengers version. So now we start our descent again from 10,000 feet to 5,000 feet, and then we check it again. So 36 nautical miles, and then we are at our destination. The only thing what I need to do is put my speed brakes. And then we also set our speed.
Good day.
121.35 Lucky Air 737.
And I forgot to contact actually the airport to see what runway we need to land. So I hope is the correct one, and otherwise we just ignore everything what they say. Also, I believe it's on this one, because the full stop landing.
Xiamen Tower Lucky Air 737 is 31 miles southwest 8,000 feet, Gulf to land.
Lucky Air 737 Xiamen Tower. Altimeter 29.9er wind calm, fly left traffic runway 23.
Okay.
Fly left downwind runway 23 Lucky Air 737.
So I selected the wrong runway, so I need to land on the other side. We will just ignore that. Do we need to call in the ambulance for the injured pandas, polar bears, and the Superman? Well, yeah. Maybe you call a veterinarian. So do we land on runway 23 or runway 5. The viewers decide, do I need to change my plan and go to runway 23, or we stick at our plan and do an incorrect landing. But we need to decide now. So stick to the plan, you will say. Oh, okay, now we stick to the plan. My plan. Yeah, actually I need to find a way to know it way before which runway I need to land. So because now just on the last moment it sucks. So now I'm asking myself why this damn plane is going down so slow. So I believe everything is set, and then we can prepare ourselves for a landing. How far we need to go? 20 nautical miles. We're at 5,200 feet. We're still a bit high, so we will flaps 1. There are now lots of pound jars who take care of the money. Alright. So what is our plane doing? That's what I don't like. And that's something that I do wrong. I don't know, but that's what I don't like. That is, my plane is hanging like this for no reason. So 17 nautical miles to go. So we go to flaps 5, and then we try to slow down a bit more. 150. And then we will put our replay on, so we cannot forget that anymore. And now my plane is not descending anymore. That's because this, of course. Stupid me. So now please go down. So I hope we will make it now. Actually, I need to go faster. And I will select also localizer, but that is not working like usual. So we put autopilot approach, of course, flaps on landing gear. But where is the airport? Did we pass it? Oh no, there is it. So flaps, gear is out, so that's working, no problem there. Check landing gear, okay. We just did. Actually we are too low now. And why that plane is speeding up. And so we can go even slower. So recording, yes, we are recording, and then everything will go smooth. So landing gear is working. So recording is on, and then we just let cabin crew know that we will land.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
And there we go. Now I don't see a shit anymore. That's what I don't like. Why is this plane doing that? So we'll give more flaps. Two pandas just jumped it out. Well, that makes the plane a bit lighter, so always welcome. But I will also jump out if I know that I was flying in real life. A pilot like me, you have more chance to survive if you jump out. And so, did we forget something? I don't believe so. We will disarm the auto throttle as well. So a landing rating is 199 for the Disciple.
1,000.
So 1000 my plane.
Traffic.
Oh, and now we get traffic. Really? I don't see anything. G77 gives me a 220. Well, I give me a 120. Watch me. So 500, 400. And we are a bit waving, but that's from the beer. Sync rate. No, we don't need to pull up. 50.
30, 20, 10.
No, come on, floating.
Lucky Air 737, you were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
The invisible traffic. Yes, indeed. So we were floating a lot.
Clear the runway.
Oh, we were not clear to land. Okay, oh yeah, the wrong direction.
Lucky Air 7 tree, 7 contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 Lucky Air 737.
So, landing gear off, taxi lights on. And then we also start the GPU. And there we go. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for your continued safety as well as the safety of those around you. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened, all of you carrying items safely stowed and out of the aisleway until the aircraft does come to a complete and final stop. Once our captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, that will be your one and only indication that it's safe to get up and gather your personal belongings. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items do tend to shift during flight. Please refrain from smoking until safe outside the terminal and then only in designated smoking areas. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronics while we taxi to the gate. If you haven't already done so, download the free
guys,
To Go app.
guys,
To
guys,
your next flight.
a miracle,
Fasten, skip those lines at the airport. The Legion to Go is available for both
a miracle
devices.
has happened.
If you're claiming luggage here, just follow the signs to baggage claim. Our uniformed representatives
What did I say?
will be more than happy to assist you
Over
regarding
landing
ground
rating?
transportation or baggage claim. And on behalf of
So
your
the
entire
disciple
Orlando
said
Flight crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us
199.
today. It's truly been a pleasure. To see you on our
GH77
flight
said
soon, visit our website at legion.com
20,
to book your future flights,
and I
hotels,
said
car rentals, purchase tickets for
120.
local
I will do a
attractions,
120.
shows, and more.
So now I will show you what I have. And this is a 120. Exactly. Just on top of it, I said 120. I will do a 120, and I have one. But yeah, the landing could be better because I was floating a lot, just a little bit. Yeah, but we will try to do that next time better. So this is a standard airport that comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Next flight, Lanok, no idea. Normally we fly in Europe, we will fly in Europe tomorrow. Normally it was with Astra Airlines. It's possible that we do that, but it's also possible that I change the flight to Malta. We will fly the 146 if I find a livery that flies to Malta, and then we fly that livery with the 146 to Malta, and otherwise we fly with Astra Airlines, and I actually don't know where we fly to. It's from Lima Golf Turbo in Sierra, that airport, and I don't know. Yeah, the apartment buildings before the runway were a slight hazard. Yeah, we're pretty close to that, unfortunately. So I don't like to live in those apartments. For sure, when a pilot like me will arrive, because sooner or later there's a plane in your living room. So today is taxi day, a long taxi when we needed to depart, and now again a long taxi. So yeah, so we go left here. the jetways are working. Malta with pandas on board. Yes, they will stay on board, but they will have less room. But yeah, I'm not sure that it will be Malta tomorrow, but we will see. And so here we need to be. There's no one to guide us. And then we go a bit further and we need to cheat. Something like that will be perfect. And so parking brake is set. I leave the engines on. Let's see if we can connect the jetway. Yes, the jetway is working. So we also need to open the door then. That's a good thing. The jetway is working. We go to menu. And which one of doors? The front door can go open. We go to return, and then we go to this service, and then we try to get the people out. I still don't know how to get rid of the people in my plane, so forget that. If I have time, I will figure it out. So we will make a short flight with the drone around the airport. So nothing special this airport, it's a standard one that comes with the game. We will start from here. Actually, the location, the scenery is nice in the back with the mountains, but the airport is nothing special, so that's a bit of a bummer. But other than that, scenery is nice in the back. The buildings, apartments, I don't like apartments like that in a city, but I like the mountains in the back. So there's not much to see here, so we can go back to our landing. So like I said, the Disciple said 199 landing rating, and GH77 said 220. I was pretty much joking with the 120, and I got exactly 120. The Disciple, yeah, nice scenery on outskirts for sure, with the health. Yes, indeed. That's what I think also. So, once again, my landing rating was 120. I was exact on it, with a bit of luck, of course. And then we go to our replay. So I will stop the replay, and then we play it. And of course the door is open. Great. I forgot that. Can we change that? It makes a noise. I don't know why it makes a noise. Can we cancel that? No, we cannot cancel that. Maybe because the door is open. And my landing gear is blinking. The lights on my landing gear, on my Bravo throttle. don't know why. Menu, maybe this one. Doors opened. We close the door. That's also not working. Damn. What was a conclusion of the beer mate? What rating out of 10 for it? Well, to be honest, the conclusion of the beer, it's not a bad beer. To be very honest, and if I need to give a rating for 10 on 10, well then I give 8.5. Something like that, maybe a 9, but it's a very good beer for sure. And so you need to try it if you have the possibility. You need to try it. It's from the Ukraine. The people, from what I read and hear, is that the people like it very much. So the first time I drink it, and I like it. So yes, you cannot go wrong with it. And of course everyone has another taste, but at least you need to drink it or try it once. The disciple door open and the bears fallen out, it seems. Yes. Lanok, there are some people who want to talk to you. The Air Force, the police, the neighbors. Who has rejected Coca-Cola? Why did the panda jump and not the polar bear drink? Because we are in China. The panda bear don't belong in China. Something. So yeah, instead of going a bit forward, we are just pulling around here. So, but we are almost there. And then we can enjoy my beautiful landing, long landing. If that was Hamilton Island, then I was very wet. But then I had a better, worse landing rating with almost a tail strike. That's something what I need to learn. That just that little last thing, I was almost there and then stay floating. And that was a bit the issue today. Did we hit? No, we didn't hit any buildings here. So this is our landing. So here I needed to cut my throttle. And then we're floating, as you can see. And actually that was realistic because I opened my thrust reversers already, and now it says 183. So we will watch again from another view then.
Xiamen approach Lucky Air 737 is type 2 miles southwest of Xiamen, 300 feet. Request flight following.
Lucky Air 737, Xiamen approach. Squawk 1125.
Squawk 1125 Lucky Air 737.
Lucky Air 737
So this was the landing. And our thing is still banging there. So guys, this was our flight for today. The disciple, how do you think the landing will go with your yoke mate? Well, at least yeah, for sure not a 120. It would be more like 520 something. Yeah, I didn't land with the yoke yet with this plane, so I cannot tell exactly, but what I feel for the other planes, and this will be exactly the same, is that yeah, you need to make small, very small corrections, and if you do it a bit too much, then yeah, then we have a problem, because can I move my yoke? Oh, this is the replay, so I cannot move anything. Oh yeah, it seems to be moving, but up and down I cannot do anything. So yeah, it will be, maybe I will try it next time. I will try with the yoke, but the joystick is much easier. It's more precise. Lanok, I have now received confirmation that the pandas do not tolerate as much beer as polar bears. Okay, they jumped out, yeah, so they stole my beer. G77, a good flight plus a great landing. Thank you very much, mate. So then I'll just show you again the planning. So tomorrow it's a Europe flight, and normally we fly with Astra Airlines in the 146, but I try to fly and find another airline and Malta airport, but we will see. If I don't find it, we'll just fly this, and then we do next week or so a Malta flight. So the disciple, take care, mate, and see you tomorrow stream. Sleep well. Nice to see you, Lanok and G8. Again, take care too. Thank you very much, disciple. Like always, it's a blessing to have you here. Also, G77, take care, mate. Thanks for joining us, and always nice to have you here. Lanok, okie dokie, see you all. So also to you, thank you very much for your support and your funny things. After eating pancakes with butter, people, mate, I will do the same now. Well, yeah, okay, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support and everything. So see you next time, and until then, have a great night, disciple. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, stay safe. Cheers, mates.